She's been in trouble again and again for putting others in danger on the road, even admitting to using drugs before getting behind the wheel.
But as KRQE News 13 investigative reporter Gabrielle Burkhart discovered, despite these arrests and admissions, her court cases appear to be going nowhere.
It's 10:30 at night. An Albuquerque police officer's lapel camera shows him responding to a call last year from concerned neighbors, saying a woman driving this car was passed out at the wheel in the middle of the road, the car in drive, and a baby in the back seat.
What are you doing? Albuquerque Police Department, man. I need you to step out. Where are we? Have a seat on the curb.
28-year-old Madalene Trujillo is disoriented. Her 7-month-old needs attention.
It's okay.
Officers try and comfort the baby boy.
Because she had this boil like all up on her lap and her fingers are all burnt. And it smells horrible in here.
Fell asleep in the middle of the road.
Because I'm tired. Like, I've been going through a lot with my ex and stuff.
What have you been using today?
Nothing. I'm just tired, like I said.
What have you been using today? Let's be honest.
The officer points out the foil all over the car.
I just want to know if you're going to be honest with me or not.
Okay. Well, I did a little bit of fentanyl, but that was way earlier.
While one officer rocks her baby to comfort him.
Baby's okay?
She's not crying though.
Yeah.
Trujillo fails her field sobriety tests. Police say they found blue pills, straws, and a pipe used to smoke methamphetamine. Trujillo is arrested for DWI, drug possession, impeding traffic, and child abuse. Her baby is picked up by his father.
And I've been actively trying to find him for 2 whole weeks.
During Trujillo's booking process, she can't keep her eyes open. She spent a couple nights in jail and was released on her own recognizance. The following month, case dismissed, quote, pending the results of a drug test.
2 months after that, Trujillo had another run-in with police, another situation on the road that could have turned deadly.
Trujillo veered into a crossing guard near a charter school on Yale near Gibson.
I had somebody.
Surveillance video captured the whole thing. You can see the crossing guard holding a stop sign, his back turned to a car speeding behind him, flies into the median and barrels into him. Police say he survived, but suffered head trauma and a broken leg.
I was feeling confused and I was gonna pull over and it just happened all of a sudden.
Okay, take deep breaths, okay?
She tells police she was on her way to UNMH for a medical issue.
You said you were
dizzy.
Dizzy,
Yeah. But I've been feeling little dizzy spells. 7, 8, 9. Right? Left. I don't know how you. Okay. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
finish the test.
Police suspect she was high again. A blood sample was taken.
Does it make it more complicated when you have to try and prosecute and get a conviction of DUI with a blood draw versus a breathalyzer?
Yes, and that's specific to drugs.
Deputy DA Guinevere Ice explains in general, drug test results can take 5 to 6 months.
Obviously, we want to use that evidence. In Metro, I know there are fairly short time frames once a case is filed. So it's best practice to refile once we have the actual blood results.
In this case, Trujillo is charged with misdemeanor reckless driving. Blood test results are pending and additional charges will be added depending on results of the blood test, the report says. 3 months later, case dismissed, this time citing an officer failing to appear in court.
9 days after that dismissal, a New Mexico State police officer pulls over a car he says was speeding and swerving through traffic on I-25. And once again, a familiar story.
Dash camera video from September of last year shows the traffic stop. The officer describes Trujillo as shaky and nervous.
I pulled you over, you're speeding like crazy fast up there, and you failed to maintain your lane a few times.
She struggles through another field sobriety test. Trujillo claims she was driving herself to a detox center.
So when's the last time you actually had anything?
Well, I feel jittery because I'm kicking Suboxone and I'm feeling jittery.
Why
I was trying to go to detox to kick it all the way because they have the right stuff to help me.
Trujillo is charged with another DWI and agrees to a blood draw again. Results are pending, the complaint says. In March of this year, that case is dismissed, noting the state declined to prosecute at this time. In that first DWI arrest last year, Trujillo told officers,
Just the drug, that's not really that. I would want to go to rehab and get off of the DWI too.
Yeah, DWI is the least of your worries, actually. It ain't gonna be easy. You can't just turn on and off addiction. You gotta get better, way better, and show for a long time.
We wanted to know if Trujillo did get help, and we tried to reach her. The public defender's office says sending someone to jail won't necessarily get them the help they need, adding it's harder to get into a rehab facility if someone misses an appointment, which Trujillo did at least once as the result of an arrest. Gabrielle Burkhart, KRQE Investigates.
Wow, the district attorney's office has not said if they plan to refile charges against Trujillo in cases that were dismissed. Quite a story.
It is.